Goal setting is fundamental to good mentoring. Goals can be developed using the SMART formula. S is for specific. This means a goal is specific rather than more general. This means that a goal is clear and unambiguous. To make goals specific, you must tell an individual exactly what's expected, why it's important, who's involved, where it's going to happen, and what attributes are important. M is for measurable. This second criterion stresses the need for concrete criteria for measuring progress toward attainment of the goal. The thought behind this is that if a goal is not measurable, it is not possible to know whether an individual is making progress towards successful completion. Measuring progress is supposed to help an individual stay on track and reach their targets, and then ultimately to experience the exhilaration of achievement that spurs them on to continued effort to reach a required ultimate goal. A is for attainable. Attainability stresses the importance of goals that are realistic. Whilst an attainable goal may stretch an individual in order to achieve it, the goal must not be extreme. That is, goals are neither out of reach or below the individual's standard of performance, since these may be considered meaningless. When you identify goals that are most important to you, you begin to figure out ways you can make them come true. You develop the attitudes, abilities, skills, and financial capacity to reach them. The theory states that an attainable goal may cause goal setters to identify previously overlooked opportunities to bring themselves closer to the achievement of their goals. Fourthly, goals must be relevant. The fourth criterion stresses the importance of choosing goals that matter. A bank manager's goal to make 50 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches by 2 p.m. may be specific, measurable and attainable and time-bound, but it lacks relevance. Many times you will need support to accomplish a goal, resources, a champion voice, which is the mentor, and someone to knock down obstacles. Goals that are relevant to your boss, your team or your organization will receive that needed support. Relevant goals, when met, drive an individual, department and organization forward. A goal that supports or is in alignment with other goals would be considered a relevant goal. Finally, the T in SMART goals is for time-bound. This fifth criterion stresses the importance of grounding goals within a defined time frame and giving them a target date. A commitment to a deadline helps an individual focus their efforts on completion of the goal on or before the due date. This part of SMART goal criteria is intended to prevent goals from being overtaken by the day-to-day crises that invariably arise in one's life. A time-bound goal is intended to establish a sense of urgency without being uncomfortable.